Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we'll be looking into a message that you need to hear today, something that is meant to find you on the day when it finds you. It's interesting because I had actually a different video planned for today, but something came up and Spirit, I guess, wanted to give you guys a message. So let's see what you need to hear for today. As always, we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about the message that was meant to find you and that you need to hear today. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to this adorable bunny card. And you guys also have the pink butterfly. So welcome to your reading, pile number 1. This will be the message that was just meant to find you today. I was mentioning this in the beginning in the pile selection, but I had a different video planned for today, but something came up with that. So I'm literally recording this and I'm gonna post it within the next hour. So I feel like maybe there was a message that was meant to be delivered to you guys today. So let's see, what do you need to hear, and maybe why this came up, right? I'm sure it's for a reason because nothing is a coincidence. So let's see what is the message that was meant to find you guys today. I'm gonna start with this oracle deck here, and let's see from my beautiful pile number 1 what message was meant to reach them today, Spirit. For my beautiful pile number 1, can you please give us the message that was meant to find them? All right, let's see here. So we have prosperity. Wow, the universe is pouring its abundance onto you. Be open to receiving. How beautiful, pile number 1. And you also have the bunny, which a lot of times I do like to see the bunny, you know, as a symbol of a miracle, of a blessing, of prosperity and abundance. So I feel like a lot of blessings are ready to come to you, and prosperity, not just in the form of maybe money, but also good things, right? I just feel good things are ready to come into your life in general. So be open to receiving them. I feel like this is what you're currently aligned to. You're aligned to receiving good things in your life. So let's see what this is exactly for you. Now we also have undying love. The love you have shared is internal, regardless of the situation. How beautiful. I feel like, you know, this undying love, I'm seeing it in a very spiritual way. It's like, you know, I feel like your angels are just ready to start pouring prosperity on you. And they just want to almost let you know how connected you are right now spiritually. How much unconditional love right now and light is surrounding you in this present moment. Yeah, regardless of the situation. So I don't know if some of you are feeling a little bit worried right now and you're like, where are my blessings, right? Where is my prosperity? And if some of you are feeling like this right now, I feel like this reading was maybe meant to be a sign for you that your prosperity is coming in, and your angels want to almost share their internal love with you. They want to let you know that regardless what's happening right now, the prosperity is coming. So this is very positive. It's very interesting. Let's get another card for you, pile number 1. What is the message that just had to find you today, that was meant to reach you in this time? Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of cards coming up. And I'm seeing release your expectations and be open to surprise. Okay, this is the surprise card. So clearly there is a surprise that's ready to come into your life. And maybe some of you have been putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and that's what's making you feel like things are not happening. It's like you're putting too much pressure on the expectations, on a certain outcome. And I feel like this reading is almost just meant to like let you know that maybe there is even something better coming than what you're expecting. Like, just be open, right? Be open to receiving prosperity. Be open to your situation improving, because I do feel like there is some sort of surprise that your guides want to hint at here. That maybe you don't really expect this one coming, but it's something that's going to surpass your current expectations for your situation or a certain outcome that you have. So they're saying release your expectations, because maybe the expectations are kind of stressing you out right now. So just like maybe take a deep breath and be like, okay, I'm gonna be fine regardless. And just know that there is something better coming in. There is also the Sovereign card, which I love to see the crown here for you. It says, you are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. So maybe just do something nice for yourself in this time, right? It's almost like this message of like, take your attention away from like what's not happening and do something kind for yourself, right? Just like focus on the energy of love in general. That can really shift your spirit. It can really shift your current energy. Maybe you just have like a day where you were like feeling like, oh, like nothing is really happening, you know, like maybe you just had a day like that. And I sense from your guides there is this message of just like, don't focus on that today and right now. Just like treat yourself, right? Because I definitely feel like there's something so good that's just like around the corner for you, Paul number 1. And it's going to happen within the next few days is what your guides are saying to me. It's something that's really going to make you feel seen. And it's going to make you feel like you are the queen or the king, right, of your life. So just like right now, if something like, I don't know, like I'm getting this message of like, if something didn't go the way that you expected it, maybe today or a few days ago, that's okay. Just release the expectations and turn that attention towards doing something nice for yourself, because I feel in the next few days something really good is coming in. I'm seeing the action card here with the stairs leading to a door. And it says, baby steps are still steps and they're better than standing still. So I feel like you also should acknowledge that even if something, like you did something and it didn't meet your expectations, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world, and at least you tried, right? So there's that energy of like, at least you tried. And also you have to notice that those baby steps, even if they sometimes we might feel like they don't lead to something in the present moment, they could very well be leading to something so much bigger in the future. And I'm kind of seeing like this is your message, like maybe you have been taking action, maybe you have been trying to climb these steps and you're like, but nothing is really happening. But I have a sense of feeling that those baby steps are slowly climbing you towards this door, right? And that's something that sometimes if we put too much expectations like on the outcome and the outcome doesn't happen right away, we kind of get turned down, right? But if we just keep going, eventually it has to lead to somewhere higher. So acknowledge the small steps that you have been taking as well. And know that even maybe if in this present moment they're not showing any significant results, or they're not showing that they're leading to something major in your life, it doesn't mean that you're still not climbing up, right? I feel like you also need to give yourself, right, recognition that even trying something, anything, is better than doing nothing. And if you have been trying, know that that is counting. Know that that is taking you higher. Because even if it didn't show results in the present moment, it's still leading up to something better for you. Okay, so that's kind of what's coming in. I don't know if some of you have been maybe needing like this uplifting message today to like, you know, just shift your mood a little bit. Like if something didn't really go your way, just know that it's still taking you somewhere. Know that Each baby step is leading to something bigger. So let's pull your tarot cards here, pile number 1. What else do you need to hear today? Okay, I'm seeing the 5 of Wands in reverse, and this is saying to me to don't be so hard on yourself, or harsh, I should say. I feel like maybe you had a day where you've been comparing yourself to others, or you feel like you're not doing a good job at something, or you're not doing enough of something. And it being in reverse, I feel like your guides want to assure you that you're doing everything right. Okay, in the present moment, you're doing everything right. So don't be so harsh on yourself, and don't compare yourself to other people. Don't be in that competitive energy. I feel like just focus on your own journey right now and taking your own steps. I'm also seeing here we have the Ace of Cups with happiness and abundance. I feel like the results are coming in, and what you're desiring is coming in. You are aligned to it. Just because today's step didn't lead to it, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. And I feel like you're actually closer to something than you feel you are, because with the prosperity, it's indicating that prosperity is ready to come into your life. So keep going, pile number 1. We also have the 8 of Swords with courage and solutions. So there is a solution to everything in life. And the 8 of Swords a lot of times can show up when we are sort of being blinded by our own thoughts or limiting beliefs. And it can be something such as like not seeing ourselves in the best light, not feeling like we're capable of something, or, you know, constantly feeling like we're not doing good enough, which maybe is what you're experiencing. So there is also like this energy of like seeing your own light, I feel, and like having a better attitude towards yourself that's coming up for you today. You know, with the Ace of Cups, I feel there's like, show yourself some more love in this time. And I feel like that's something that your guides want to say to you, especially with undying love. Like this can be also like giving undying love to you. Because I feel like maybe you have been struggling a little bit with like your self-image, or like the way that you view yourself or capabilities. And you need to give yourself some more love in this time. Like there is this energy of filling up your own cup that is going to benefit you. Now we also have the Ace of Swords. Mental clarity and foundation. So the Ace of Swords, it's, you know, I feel you're just actually on the verge of a breakthrough is what you need to hear, pile number 1. And you're so close to just like figuring something out. Like if some of you have been feeling like, oh, I don't really know what I'm doing, like I'm doing something, but I don't really know, and I don't really know if it's leading me to something, and I feel kind of confused here. If you have been feeling like this today or the past few days, there is this big breakthrough that's coming for you, especially like mentally, with you gaining clarity and almost like proof that what you're doing is actually leading up to something. So if you have been feeling like you're taking action and maybe it's not really going anywhere right now, I feel if you just keep going for the next few days, you will be able to see almost like proof, like very solid, clear proof that just proves to you that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. And this is going to give you a lot of mental clarity, a lot of courage, and it's going to show you that you have been building a solid foundations through taking these baby steps. And also the Ace of Swords, maybe some of you are going to hear news about something. Maybe you're going to get an email, a message that you have been awaiting, or even a contract about something. But also it can resemble a major win, a victory in something that gives you the courage to keep going. And it's like that moment of like, oh my God, okay, like I have proof, like, okay, it's working. Let's keep going, right? I sense something like this is around the corner for you in the next couple of days. I'm hearing something about the next 3 to 4 days. So just keep going. We also have the World card, fulfillment and celebration. So there's definitely something like really good that's going to happen within the next few days is what I'm sensing for you. There is some kind of fulfillment, some kind of, you know, celebration that's coming up. And the World a lot of times can represent an ending of a chapter. So I definitely also feel like if you have been experiencing like a certain energy that hasn't been the most like fulfilling, I feel like that's also coming to an end. And a lot of you are finally going to get the clarity that you have been needing in your journey to move forward in a more progressive way, is also what I'm sensing here. So let's get your last message, pile number one. What else do you need to hear in this time? What is meant to find you today? So we have bloom and attract more than butterflies. So I'm telling you, like, there is this energy of blooming that's just around the corner for you. We also have look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. So it's so close, like you're so close, you know? When this card shows up, it's, you know, that energy of the flower that's growing out of concrete. And maybe this is what it has been feeling like, right? It's like you're trying to break through concrete, which can be a little bit difficult, but you're so close. It feels like you can already start to see the light. You can already start to see the crack showing up. So your blooming period is just around the corner, so keep going, right? The prosperity is ready to start coming in. And we have share, the busy bee should still make time for each flower. So I feel like you have been really busy here. Maybe there is something that you want to share out there into the world, and this could be your sign to post something, to share something. But also, I feel like a lot of you are going to start to get more time, more free time after this, you know, sort of comes to a conclusion and you are able to break through in some kind of way. I feel like there is going to be more clarity, more mental clarity, and just more free time for you in general. I feel like you have been really busy here, but in the near future, I'm seeing you also having more time to maybe spend on yourself or the people that you love, or even other things. Like if some of you have been feeling so busy and like you're constantly having things to do about something, I feel like there's this period of like a breakthrough coming in that will also allow you to spend more time on things that just feel that you just want to do for the sake of like joy and happiness, and not necessarily like work or being productive. So I'm also seeing that coming up for you, but I feel like with that, pile number one, that's what I have for your message today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading and your message for today. That was meant to find you today. So pile number two for your card today, you guys feel drawn to the beautiful deer card. And you guys also have the yellow butterfly. Oh, right away, why am I feeling like there is such positive energy that's coming towards you? Like it just hit me so strong. And it's like, Spirit like just told me like, get ready for good things to come into your life, pile number two. So I'm so excited to get into your reading, because already it feels like your energy, like what's coming towards you, feels very positive. But I was mentioning this in the beginning of in the pile selection, but today I had a different video planned and something happened with that. So now I have to record like this very urgently and post it. So you're gonna see this if you're watching this right when it comes out. I literally just recorded this 1 hour ago. So I feel like there was maybe a specific message that was meant to be put out on the internet today on YouTube. So I'm just gonna go with the flow. So let's see what the Spirit want to tell you right now, pile number two. And maybe this is meant to reach you urgently. Maybe there's something that you need to know right now. Maybe you're seeing this reading later on and it doesn't apply to you that way, but I'm sure it's for a reason. Everything is for a reason. So pile number two, let's see. Wow, this card is coming out. Focused intention. Let's read this. So it says, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and action focused on your target and you will make your mark. So pile number two, it seems like you need to hear right now to stay very committed with something. Maybe some of you have, oh, look at this. We also have fairness. Okay, the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So what you need to hear today, pile number two, if some of you have been like really focused, maybe you have a specific goal in mind right now, right? It seems like you have a mark, you have a target. And you're very committed to make something happen, I feel here for you, pile number two. It's like you almost like have this very determined mindset focus right now towards a certain intention or a certain goal in your life. And I feel like Spirit wants to tell you to keep your focus there. Don't back down. Don't settle for less. Don't start to think that something is not going to happen. I feel like right now you just need to stay like, you know, unwavered, set almost the feelings aside and focus your action towards the target. Just keep going where you're headed, because there is something that's going to occur. It's going to really work in your favor here, right? If right now you feel like something is not happening, and that's why you're starting to feel like a little bit, you know, like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should give up in one way or another. Just know that whatever situation you are in right now, it's going to work out in your favor, because we see that the situation you're currently in is going to be handled to work in your favor, in your justice. So that's very straightforward. Let's see what else do you need to hear, pile number 2. What is the message that was meant to find you today? For pile number 2. Let's see, sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Oh, wow, with the scales right after the fairness card. I feel like right now there is going to, oh my God, this is almost like a message of like, you don't really need to do anything. Like you really don't need to do so much, you know? I just feel like things are just set out to work out for you. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Like some of you maybe need to make a decision right now about something. Maybe you're fine where you are. Maybe you don't need to change anything. Yeah, that's what I got. It's like, yeah, I feel like, you know, especially keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and action focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So Spirit is saying you don't need to change anything. There is this kind of message coming through for me right now. It's like, you're right where you're supposed to be, and you don't need to change anything. I don't know if some of you just started to think like, oh, I need to make a decision? I need to change something, or maybe I need to change my goal. Maybe I need to change my path because this one isn't working out. I don't know if some of you had like that kind of feeling. I feel like this is meant to be almost like a message of like, no, just stay right on course. Like you don't need to decide anything today, right now, or change anything. We also have the calmer you are, the more time slows down, and the easier it is to get everything done with breathe. Yeah, okay. Guys, everything is working out. Like, I feel like some of you are maybe just started to like, I don't know if maybe you start to feel a little bit worried or anxious, but there is this energy of like, just stay calm and stay where you are. It's like, breathe. And also here we have baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. So I feel like you are moving in the right direction. This is the action card, and we see that currently the steps that you're taking are leading you to a new opportunity in your life. Oh wow, and I'm also seeing the growth here with the tree. So you are moving towards growth, pile number 2, and you need to hear that currently your focus, your attention is in the right area, and you are doing the right thing. You are moving in the right way. So just breathe, right? Breathe and keep taking the action that you're currently taking, because it's all gonna work out in your favor. Eventually things will fall into place for you, and maybe you just need to take a breath today, right? Maybe you just had a day where you felt like a little bit like anxious, and just maybe you had a lot of things that you needed to do. So just take a breath, right? Take a breath, because I feel like you are aligned, and the steps that you're currently taking are leading to this new door opening in your life. So let's take your tarot cards. Let's see what else do you need to hear about this pile number 2. All right, the Hangman, patience and perspective. The Hangman came up in reverse, and this is making me feel like you're not stuck, pile number 2. Some of you feel like maybe things are not happening, but in fact, I feel like the Hangman being in reverse, it's maybe just the way that you feel, or it's just like your current perspective right now. But in fact, I feel like everything is going well. Behind the scenes, in the spiritual world, things are going well for you. So let's see what else. For pile number 2, what message is meant to reach them today? Okay, we also have the Emperor here. Focus and stability. So stay focused on your current path. I really feel like, you know, Do you know why I feel like the Hangman came out in reverse? Because it's like you don't need to. A lot of times the Hangman can come up also when we feel like, okay, we need to take a step back and sort of like reevaluate and figure something else. Like we need a change of perspective. But you also have that message of like, you know, sometimes no decision is better, right? And it's kind of saying to me right now that you don't need to change anything. You don't need to change anything about what you're doing or yourself. I feel like you're on the right path. There's no need to change the course right now. And there is no need to slow down as well. Okay? The Hangman is like, you don't need to put yourself in a position of reflection right now because you're doing the right thing. So you don't need that right now. We also have the Star with peace and healing. Look at you, the Star card. So I'm seeing a wish being granted here. And I'm seeing some sort of destined moment also that's taking place. We also have the Ten of Cups, blessings and well-being. So the Ten of Cups is saying that in the end you will get what you want, right? I mentioned with the Star, there's a certain wish, a certain target that you have right now. And the Ten of Cups is that energy of, you know, at the end you get what you want. At the end you get your fulfillment. So you really don't need to change anything, pile number 2. In fact, I feel like you're doing the right thing. And this reading is just meant to be a reminder that in the end things will work out in your favor and you will get what you want. And we also have the Page of Pentacles with ideas and discipline. So this is about, you know, being disciplined with your ideas. A lot of times our feelings can get in the way of that, and there's nothing wrong with acknowledging our feelings, right? It's a part of the human experience, it's a part of who we are, and it's not healthy to suppress them as well. But it's important to realize when those feelings are making us react in a way that's not benefiting us. And I feel in this time we need to learn how to discipline our thoughts and our feelings, right? That's also part of it. And I feel like in this time you just need to be disciplined with the way that you feel, I feel, and not letting those certain like uncertain feelings get in the way of your ideas. Because I feel like right now maybe you are executing some sort of ideas and you just can't let that get in the way. Okay, let's get your last message, pile number 2. What is the last thing that it's meant to find you through this reading today? So let's see, we have listen. Be alert, the soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. So tune into your inner voice. I feel like a lot of you have been maybe just like feeling a little bit like your thoughts have been just like all over the place today. And there is this energy of just calming down and connecting with the intuition. Remember, the intuition is always calm, it's always peaceful. And it almost always assures us that everything is going to be fine. So I feel just breathe a little bit and tune into the intuition, because I feel like if you tune into that energy, you will see that you're actually moving in the right direction. And we also have patience, wait for the fruit to ripen. So it's so interesting because I was like feeling this message. I was gonna say something before along the lines of like, are you getting a little bit impatient with yourself, you know? And then the patience card shows up. So I feel like whatever you are currently working towards, pile number 2, it's happening. Like it's set to happen, but you just need to be maybe a little bit more patient with yourself, right? With yourself and your actions and how everything is coming together, because you are moving towards this door and you are taking the steps necessary. So you don't, you know, sometimes we get too impatient and we feel like we constantly have to change something. And that can even like, I feel, extend the time period of something happening. It's just constantly changing and not deciding and sticking to something. So I feel like you don't need to change anything, pile number 2, and you just need to keep doing what you're currently doing because it's aligned to work out for you. So I feel like that's what you were meant to hear today through this reading. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about the message that was meant to find you today. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 3, which is the card with the dog. So maybe you guys have a dog, or maybe you're a dog person and that's why you felt drawn to this card here, but you also have the green butterfly. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. This will be your message that was meant to find you today. I was mentioning this in the pile selection, but today I had a different video planned and something came up with that. So I'm literally I'm gonna record this right now and then I'm gonna post it right away. So if you're seeing this right when it comes out, maybe this message was like really meant to reach you in this time or something, because I'm sure that nothing is a coincidence and everything is happening for a reason. So maybe that reading was meant to be put off for a different day. And this is just what needed to happen right now. So let's see what you need to hear. Maybe this message was really specifically for you right now in this moment. I'm gonna start with these oracle cards here. Pile number 3, what do you need to hear right now? Spirit, what message do you have for those who found drawn to pile number 3 specifically? What is their message? Oh, leap of faith. Yeah, endings and beginnings. This reading really maybe needed to reach some of you right now. Okay, let's take, so you have 4 cards from this deck. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So you're being called to take a leap of faith right now. You also have endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Oh, all right, pile number 3. So maybe you have been thinking about starting something new. Maybe you have been thinking about, it's time to change things. It's time to do something new, something different. It's time to pursue this path. So this is really meant to be your sign. Wow, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance onto you. Be open to receiving. So this leap of faith that you want to take in this time is aligned towards a lot of prosperity for you. So whatever that new thing is that you have been thinking about doing or taking action towards, it's, I feel clearly the right move for you. And some of you are really ready to end something and start something new. And Spirit just wants to tell you this path that you want to begin is aligned with a lot of prosperity for you. And we also have focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target and you will make your mark. So I feel like maybe there's like a new goal that you want to achieve or strive towards, and Spirit is saying yes, like go for it, like really take a leap of faith right now, because there's a lot of prosperity that's in alignment with this, especially financial prosperity. I feel we see a lot of coins here, but you know, prosperity as a term can mean a lot of things, and in general it's a pleasant energy. So wherever you're currently focused towards going, I feel like this is really in your highest interest, in your alignment to receive a lot of prosperity through it. So if you have been feeling like this desire, this inner calling to do something new, this could be your sign, right? So let's see what else, pile number 3. What message is meant to find you today specifically? What do you need to hear today for pile number 3? Oh, action. Okay, we also have, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? Yeah, I feel like you're ready for something more, you know, self-worth. You're ready for something more, pile number 3. And I feel like Spirit is saying, go for it. I also feel like you're starting to realize what your true potential is for some of you. And you're like, wait, I can do so much better. Like I can achieve so much more. I can be a better version of myself. And maybe there are current things that you want to part yourself away from because you feel like you're meant for more. And again, this can be relationships or current job situations, current living circumstances. But I feel like you are just kind of in this energy of, I can do better right now. And you have been feeling called to take the first step. And there is the action card, which, by the way, came out in every single pile today. So maybe as a collective, we are being called to take action towards something or notice our baby steps, because I already remember what this card is saying here. It says baby steps are still steps and they're better than standing still. So I really feel like there's this message, for the collective coming out, that we should acknowledge that every single step that we take counts, no matter how small it is. And sometimes we might feel like we're taking small steps, but we don't know the extent, on how that small step can lead us to something major. How that small step can lead us to a bigger opportunity. So right now, especially with beginning new things, a lot of times we can get far ahead of ourselves and just feel like we need something extravagant or something huge to make this happen. But truly, it's about the simple steps. It's just about doing what's in front of your face. And it's like, if you want to start a business right now, what's in front of your face? Opening up your laptop and, searching for what are the other people doing in the same field as you, or finding what you're going to be selling, maybe, or if you want to start a YouTube channel, is it just picking up your phone and posting your first video? Is that your first step, right? So I feel like right now, also with the new beginning, remind yourself that you shouldn't really overcomplicate it, and just take the first step, whatever that is for you, the simple one. What's the most simple thing you can do right now to do it? That's how we start. So we also have listen here for you. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. Maybe some of you feel like you're not being heard by people. Maybe you feel like a little bit misunderstood. And I just want to tell you, I feel like the people who are in your alignment are also coming in. And I feel like as you guys start to maybe sail on this new path, you will start to gather a community of people that resonates with you, that understands you, that is a part of also what you're doing. Okay, let's see your tarot cards. What do you need to hear today, pile number 3? We have Queen of Pentacles with comfort and prosperity again. So maybe a lot of you want to do something new about your career with the Queen of Pentacles. And maybe you do want to start your own business right now. So it's time to take action towards that. We also have 5 of Wands with challenge and growth. So I feel like this card is coming up to remind you to don't be afraid of doing challenging things. And maybe this new beginning seems a little bit intimidating or challenging to some of you, but that's a sign that you want to expand and growth. And there's nothing wrong with staying in your comfort zone and living comfortably if that's what you want to do, and if that's what's going to make you happy, and that's what your intention is. But if your intention is to grow and to, right, you had this card about self-worth here, which said, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? So I do feel like you want to aim for something bigger. And if that means doing something challenging or something out of your comfort zone, then do it, because challenges ultimately lead to growth. And a lot of times I feel like some people can get turned off by challenges because I feel like maybe some people, I don't know why this is coming to my mind right now. So maybe some of you need to hear this message. Maybe this is how you feel towards challenges, but they don't even want to hear about it. Like they're like, nope, I don't want to be challenged. But it's not really a challenge. It's just a period where you need to push a little bit more. You need to give a little bit more, right? What's coming to my mind is like people who are rock climbing right now. It's like, yeah, maybe a steep part of the mountain will come, but they just need to push a little bit more and they will surpass it. It's nothing major. And if we start to see challenges just as periods where we need to just push a little bit more, all is going to be good. We're going to be able to move through them much faster rather than trying to avoid challenges that we need to move past. A challenge is a period of growth. A challenge is an opportunity to grow and to go beyond our current knowledge, to go beyond our current strength. So I feel, don't be afraid to challenge yourself. And new beginnings, yes, they are challenging, but they're also an opportunity for growth. Now we also have the Knight of Pentacles with endurance and determination. So with a little bit endurance and determination, you will be able to make this happen, right? Knight of Pentacles is also here to remind you to don't rush yourself into this. I feel like especially when we start new things, we want things to happen as quick as possible because we want to see that we're doing the right thing. And if you feel like you need to take it slower just to make sure that you get yourself there, that's also completely fine. Because the Knight of Pentacles is here to remind you to don't rush, to don't jump steps, don't jump necessary steps, don't try to avoid certain things that you need to kind of go through and figure out, because they're not scary. Okay, they're nothing to be turned off or turned away from. It's something that's going to help you learn to unlock the next level. So see it like that. See it like a video game, right? There is always the challenging part in video games, right? And is that going to stop us from keep trying again so that we can achieve the next level? Not really, right? And it's the same thing with life. It's the same thing with life. Just keep going here. We also have the Two of Wands with insight and focus. So Two of Wands is also about expansion. It's about growth. So this is really a reminder for you guys that challenges are always there to help you grow. And again, challenge is just a period when we need to push a little bit more. It's not difficult. It's not hard. It's just a period where we basically need to push a little bit more, and then we become stronger after that, right? We become, our endurance goes higher, our stamina goes higher. It's like when you're challenging yourself, when you're running, right? It's like you want to extend your time of being able to run, and you just have to push through that period when it starts to get a little bit difficult. And then next time that will be nothing for you, right? Next time you will be able to go in for even further than that. So it's something like a reminder. I feel like some of you need a reminder to, just push through the challenges. A challenge is not a sign to turn away from something as well, is what I'm hearing for you, pile number 3. It's maybe just a period again where you just need to push through. So let's see, what is your last message for today? What do you need to hear? Yeah, we have play. So be playful with this. I feel like a lot of times we can take things so seriously in life when they're not that serious. And of course, like, I'm not saying to be irrational or something, but also having fun with it makes it go by easier. And again, if we see like that example that came to my mind with like the rock climbing, like just imagine yourself, you're on this mountain, you're rock climbing, and this difficult part comes in. And imagine you're with friends and all of you start to laugh. You're like, oh, it's going to be fun. We're going to be able to do it. And, it's more fun to do it that way. And then when you look back on it, you're like, oh my God, that was a challenge, but it was so fun, right? We did it. So see those challenges as like something playful, it's like an opportunity to grow. We also have potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. Oh my God. I love this, especially with this card. Baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. So it's really a reminder that, again, the small steps, you don't know what doors can open. So it's not about doing the biggest thing in the world, pile number 3, I'm so sorry. Maybe you also fall drawn to pile number 2, but it's not about doing the biggest thing in the world. It's about doing the smallest thing that's currently available to you that can open the biggest door. And maybe the door it's not going to open in this second, right? But if you just keep doing it, there's potential in this. Okay, we see potential. In this new beginning, we see potential. We see prosperity. But determination and endurance will be needed, because certain challenges might occur. And again, challenges are nothing to turn you away from something. They're gonna happen. It's a part of the process, a part of nature. And I feel like if we try to avoid them, it makes it even harder. So just like embracing them and taking them in a playful way can just make them a breeze, I feel. We also have relax. Okay, delight is powdered gold sunshine. Delight is powdered gold sunshine. So just relax, okay? I feel like relax. It's gonna be okay. I feel like you can totally do this. This new beginning that you want to start, going after this new opportunity. Give yourself some love. Maybe you feel a little bit misunderstood by certain people, and maybe people are trying to tell you that this is not a good idea. Maybe you feel a little bit unheard, but that's okay. That's okay. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, or you shouldn't, or people who will support you won't come in later, or maybe people, you know, when people see you succeed, of course they're going to change their mind. So just relax. I feel like this new beginning has a lot of potential for you. And just remember, like, do what's in your power right now. Take your first step, because you don't know how those little steps can really lead, right, to big doors, to big opportunities. So palm number 3, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.